Namaskar. Welcome to Vision of Asia. I'm Kala Shankar. Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community, takes a look at a broad spectrum of events every week. As you are aware, we have extended our coverage. In addition to our meeting on Sunday mornings, this favorite show is now seen on ITV Gold every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evening at 8 p.m. and is presented by different hosts. The Life Global USA chapter, led by Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parekh, the chairman of Parekh Worldwide Media and ITV Gold, was launched recently. The event took place at Royal Albert's Palace in New Jersey on June 27th. Life Global aspires to uplift the underprivileged by educating, empowering, and enriching on a collaborative basis.
For a very important event to the ITV Gold and the Parekh Worldwide Media family, an event they're very, very, very proud of. Right now we are here at the launch of Life Global, an initiative that empowers, educates, and is there for the underprivileged community all over India. This initiative, which was there in India, now is going global with this launch, and today at the launch we have with us Dr. Sudhir Parekh, who has been the chairman of this amazing foundation, as well as right now we have with us Senator that represents the 12th District of New Jersey. We have with us Senator Thompson. Thank you so much for being with us on ITV Gold, Senator. What a beautiful day to be here in New Jersey for Dr. Parekh, and the greater family of Life Global is bringing an initiative that is truly going to help educate, empower, and engage those that need help. You work with a huge concentration of Indian American population, Senator. You've always been there to support. When you're here today, what has been, the driving force to bring you here today, as well as what is your opinion about this launch?
Well, I wanted to join in recognizing the very important work that Life Global is doing. I mean, just the blood supply that they're supplying to the folks that really need it. The elementary schools they're building have already built. It is so important to improve the lot of so many people. It's wonderful work, and I want to congratulate Dr. Parekh for the job that he's doing on this.
How important do you think it is for the greater American Indian population to engage in activities such as this, and for community leaders such as Dr. Parekh to have these initiatives for the greater community good?
Well, it lifts the whole boat up. That the people that need it most are getting the help.
Right.
And it's not available anywhere else, and it does so much good. I mean, the importance of educating the children. I mean, if you educate them, they'll live a good life. So it is important.
And Dr. Parekh, having Senator here today, grace us with his presence and shows such a huge support for this new initiative. How important is that for you and the entire Parekh Worldwide Media family?
Well, it is very important that Senator Thompson is here to support us and encourage us. And I know Senator Thompson for last so many years, and he's expert in the healthcare. And one of our main initiative for global health is to help the thalassemia patient and identify thalassemia genetical disease. And I'm glad that Senator came here and encouraging us and giving us the support. And that means we are getting support from the whole New Jersey Assembly and the New Jersey Senate. And we are really privileged and proud of it.
We'll stand behind you and help you at any time that we can.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
Thank you, Senator.
thank you.
Well, you heard it. We do have the most prominent community leader and one of the most prominent senators from New Jersey supporting each other for a cause that just helps and empowers everyone. To stay with us on ITV Gold for a lot more.
नमस्कार के साथ मैं आपका अभिवादन एक ऐसे इवेंट के प्रारंभ से पूर्व कर रहा हूं जो रॉयल एल्बर्ट पैलेस में एक नई संस्था लाइफ ग्लोबल के लॉन्च के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है। और मेरा सौभाग्य है कि मैं साथ में हूं भूपेंद्र भाई पंड्या जी के। भूपेंद्र भाई, आपका अभिवादन मैं जय श्री कृष्णा कहते हुए करना चाहता हूं।
जय श्री कृष्ण अशोक जी।
तो कृष्ण भगवान का स्मरण करते हुए जब हम जीवन के वैश्विक स्वरूप का ध्यान करते हैं, तो जो लाइफ ग्लोबल संस्था है, इसकी जो परिकल्पना है, इसके बारे में आपको क्या लगता है, क्या संभावना है इसके द्वारा?
अशोक जी, मैंने अभी कुछ यहाँ के संस्थापकों से बात की जो गुजरात से आए हैं, राजकोट से, और यहाँ के जो भी हैं अपने डॉक्टर सुधीर परीख और मिसेस परीख से बात की। 3-4 बातों में लाइफ ग्लोबल संस्था काम कर रही है। एजुकेशन में, विमेन एम्पावरमेंट में एक बहुत अच्छी ब्लड बैंक भी चला रही है। तो मानव सेवा के कार्य में लाइफ ग्लोबल पिछले 40 वर्षों से एक्टिव है समाज में।
First of all, I would like to congratulate ITV Gold, Dr. Sudhir Parikh, my very good friend and fellow guide and philosopher.
Foreign Minister, I'd also like to ask you, being someone who did serve with the government, when you see non-profits such as the ones here, especially the ones that get started by Indian Americans over here, such as Dr. Sudhir Parikh and other, community leaders, what do you think it describes about the growing Indo-US relationships in general?
Very nice question. See, at present, I think the Indo-US relations are at the highest peak level. After Narendra Modi has come to the power, and because of his wide range personality and global image, our relations have so much increased. And Life Global is a part of the Life project activity in Rajkot. They are doing philanthropic activity, social, economical, health-wise, and educational. So we want to enlarge this field. I would like to say that the Life Global will definitely increase our Indo-US relationship. The contribution of our Indians in USA will definitely help in Life Global activities in socio-economical, political, and philanthropic activities also.
FIA Chairman Ramesh Bhai Patel, not only community friend, but someone who inspires people to do better than what they are doing. I welcome you to this conversation at the launch event of Life Global. Tell me how you feel when an organization that has successfully served in India comes to America also and plans to do something here.
I think there are so many charitable organizations, so many NGOs, so many even globally, not even local India, but they wanted to launch globally because Life Global is just launched here. Otherwise, back home, there are some other organizations globally, but not this one.
Miss Universe turned Bollywood actress Sushmita Sen is known as an activist as well. She has forcefully spoken about women's empowerment on various forums. Recently, she was present at an event in New York which was organized to meet and greet the star. Renee Mira has this report.
I'm here in Anton's in Hicksville, Long Island for a very special evening. Women empowerment with a woman of substance, former Miss Universe and actor Sushmita Sen. And today, a lot of women are going to be honored by Sushmita Sen, and one of them is right here with me, Sangeeta Ahuja, a very well-known occupational therapist in Hicksville. Congratulations. Thank you so much. For this coveted honor. So tell us, how do you feel being part of this great group of women and being honored by a woman known as Timeless Beauty, Sushmita Sen?
I feel this is an honor. I'm so honored to be here and being, presented by Sushmita Sen. And I had seen her being crowned as Miss Universe. That was one of the Miss Universe I had seen, and then it was such a proud moment for an Indian to be a Miss Universe. And then being here now in Hicksville, so close to home, for her to be here in US and coming and honoring all these women who are doing so well in US.
I'm here with Kanwal Batul, and congratulations. You are a hair and makeup artist. That's so very important to make a woman look gorgeous in front of the camera.
Yes, it is. It's extremely important to make a woman look gorgeous and to feel gorgeous.
So how do you feel being part of this great evening?
It's an honor for me to be a part of this because I'm surrounded by women that empower each other, and I think that's a great cause.
And what do you think about the woman, Sushmita Sen?
I think she's an amazing role model to so many women, and I have met her before, and her presence is just amazing. So I'm glad that she's going to be here presenting so many women with this award.
Excited?
Very excited. Nervous? Yeah.
Congratulations once again, Batul.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with two more empowered women. Actually, we're all empowered over here. Niru Verma and Tina Shah. Niru works in the travel business, Milron Tours, and Tina is in mortgage. So I think we need both mortgage. We need a loan, we need mortgages, or we need to travel. These are the ladies. So tell us how you feel tonight as part of celebrating women empowerment.
Oh, I feel proud to be here, and I'm really looking forward to meet Sushmita. She's one of the Power Achiever women as well, and I'm really looking forward for the event. We came from New Jersey for this.
Thank you. And Tina, tell us about you. You know, it's a great evening today for all
Oh, it
women.
is, indeed.
Celebrating women for women.
100% it is. And just very honored to be here. And hopefully more and more events to attend like this.
We have the Parikh women, Dr. Mrs. Sudha Parikh and Purvi, Dr. Purvi Parikh. This is a great evening. It's all about women, for women, on women, of women. How do you feel being part of this great empowerment evening?
No, it's great. It's very exciting. You know, women are not only the future, but the future is now. So it's very exciting, and that women are being empowered, being brought to the forefront. And it's great. So many people are here to support that cause.
Do we think we'll ever get Planet 50-50?
I think so. I think we're moving in that direction. So that's the goal.
Tell us, you know, many times women, those are disadvantaged, coming from disfranchised communities, how we can help them.
Yeah, this is one of the good steps. Organizing functions and bringing the women, honoring them, recognize them, how good they are. And in society, I think 50% work is done by the ladies, and that should be appreciated. So I'm excited about the event.
Maybe being part of charities for women in India.
Yeah, it is a good idea to, you know, to do the charity and bring the woman up.
Absolutely. Purvi, what's your vision for women, you know, in this millennium?
All right. Well, hopefully we can get to a point, you know, where there's equal pay. Women are in the same, equal pay and in the same positions as men. You know, there's very few women in leadership roles, so we want to see at least 50-50, maybe even more women in leadership roles.
Hoping to be having a Planet 50-50, hopefully in the next decade or so, so that women are able to put out that productiveness as much as their counterparts, you know. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Sudha Parikh and Dr. Purvi Parikh. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. So tell us, a very special evening for all of us women. How do you feel?
I feel amazing because especially it's a women empowerment, and I believe in collaboration and supporting each other, and especially when I feel that when women support women, incredible things happen.
And how do you feel like, you know, when women put their mind and soul in something, they get what they want?
Yes, anytime when anything you do with your mind and heart, you get a success. And if you get support from yourself and the surrounding people, then you get better benefited.
I'm here with Pinky Rangi. She's one of the honorees for today. Congratulations for getting this coveted award, and that too, you know, from Sushmita Sen, Woman of Substance.
Yes, what an honor. What an honor. It's a privilege and my honor to be receiving this award. I'm flattered. It's nice to get recognition like this in the community.
Is it tough sometimes, you know, for women to struggle, you know, shattering the glass ceiling? How was it with you? Did you have to go really work extra hard?
Yes. I had to prove myself. I was young, I was a woman, and it was very hard.
And a minority.
And a minority in the United States. But, you know, I faced it even in India because I used to travel to India for business. So I found it very hard, and especially being a woman. But you have to hang in there, you have to believe in yourself, and just go with it.
Sushmita, Woman of Substance, timeless beauty with a meaningful purpose. Tell us, can we get Planet 50-50 in the next decade?
I am a woman who believes that you do not fight for equality. Because when you fight, you admit that you're not equal. Yes, our conditionings are different. We are born to different social stratas. We are born to different beliefs and different upbringing. And that's why I often say that if you want to change the future, you do not talk to women like us. You talk to the children. You talk to the fathers of those children. You tell them that they have the moldable clay. The little one there, the upbringing she gets, the conditioning she gets will decide what empowering a life is. And I, for one, believe in both hormones. I'm a big believer of both testosterone and estrogen. I believe that nature is made of both.
You've challenged boundaries, and I think a lot of women want to know how you did that, because women need to grow with that.
किसी भी हद को challenge करना, it's not something you can do as a matter of practice. It has to be something that is born from inside of you. It has to be something that you believe in so deeply that it's unshakable. In my case, it turns out that when I was 18 and India won Miss Universe for the first time. Yeah, you know that, right? I had the privilege of traveling 33 nations around the world. And when I did, I realized very early on कि लोग जिसे खून का रिश्ता मानते हैं, you know, they lay such emphasis on blood, on genetics. And I don't know, so many different, and God bless them, that's their belief. But हम औरत होके ऐसे आदमी से शादी करते हैं जिससे कोई खून का रिश्ता नहीं होता. But we accept that as our family, that relationship, the in-laws, everyone becomes our role. And this is a man, not moldable, as we all know well. When it comes to a child, though, we think about so many different things that divide us. At 18, I realized there are enough children in this world who need mothers. And there are enough mothers in this world who are born by virtue of being a woman, a nurturer. So there was enough of a bridge to be gapped. And I'm one of those blessed people who decided कि मुझे दिल का रिश्ता चाहिए, खून का बनता रहेगा, ऊपर वाले की मर्जी. You have this one lifetime. If you spend it trying to say things and follow them up with action to impress other people, you're going to waste a lifetime.
Have come a long way, but we still haven't gotten there yet. But special evenings like today's, celebrating women empowerment, bring us closer to our goal. Reporting from Antons in Hicksville, Long Island, Renee Mera, ITV Gold News.
The Vision of Asia team is thankful to you for your support. Also, this is the time to appreciate our sponsors. So Vision of Asia continues right after these words from our sponsors. Variety is a spice of life. Unity in diversity defines India and America in a special way. The U.S. is a land of opportunity. We came here and made this our home. Immigrants have also worked towards making America a great nation. Now, however, due to threats by terrorist organizations, among the various steps initiated by the administration is President Trump's idea of a travel ban of citizens from a few countries has been approved by the Supreme Court.
We're gathered today to hear directly from the American victims of illegal immigration. You know, you hear the other side, you never hear this side. You don't know what's going on. These are the American citizens permanently separated from their loved ones. The word permanently being the word that you have to think about, permanently. They're not separated for a day or 2 days. These are permanently separated because they were killed by criminal illegal aliens. These are the families the media ignores. They don't talk about them. Very unfair. We have to look at everybody, but this is a very unfair situation.
While this is perceived as a victory for the White House, activists and advocates have responded to this ruling in a different way.
And he wanted to stop the Muslims coming in this country for the national security. This case went to the Hawaiian court, and the Hawaiian court decided that the president was wrong. He cannot stop these people coming in this country, and therefore they issue a preliminary injunction. When preliminary injunction was issued, the people started coming back. So now the Trump and their administration decided to appeal against the decision. They went back to the Supreme Court and saying, Supreme Court, the preliminary injunction is wrongly issued. Supreme Court heard the argument from both the sides, and they came a very, very wide decision, and they endorsed this President wide powers, and they said that the President has a really wide power under the Immigration and Nationality Act, and he can stop, he can ban people coming here. So he upheld the President's power and vacated the preliminary injunction, okay? And the case we sent back to the court to be decided. This is not a decision on merits, but defining the President power, and President power has such a wide powers. And I will tell you one thing: he can stop immigrant, non-immigrant also. So some of the countries he are stopping the immigrants and non-immigrants to come in this country. So in the future, how the presidents are going to use these powers, we don't know. But this power, I tell you, if my interpretation is correct, suppose he decides, take any country, he doesn't want these people to come in this country. He can stop them to come in this country, according to the Supreme Court decision. So this is a very wide repercussion. A lot of people have been very unhappy with the decision, including Democratic parties. So there is a congressman, Muslim congressman. He was very worried about this ban, whether there is going to affect the Muslim population, whether the Muslim populations are so scared. But if you look up, he is also stopping North Korea because North Korea doesn't agree with America. Venezuela is stopping because all the executive officers are not agreeing. But he is not making this decision in every country, okay? But some of the countries like Syria, even though citizen of Syrian, American citizen living in Syria cannot come back here.
We have utmost respect for the judiciary of the country and for the Supreme Court of the US. As a US citizen, we have to respect the laws and we have to obey the rule of law. In my personal opinion, when I look at this decision, when it has been given by 5 judges against dissenting 4 judges, it stands to the rule of law. And the Supreme Court has reversed the preliminary injunction issued by the Hawaiian court and remanded the case back to the Hawaii for a determination on the issues. Basically, what the Supreme Court's judgment imports is that whether the President has powers, the executive order issued by the President, whether the President has wide powers under the immigration law in conjunction with the Department of State and the Department of Homeland Security under the Immigration and Nationality Act, whether the travel ban issued by the President was correct or not. The only thing I still have to research more into the judgment, review the judgment very thoroughly, but apparently it seems to me that the Supreme Court has reversed and remanded the case back to the Hawaiian court, and effectively the rationale of the judgment would be that the President has wide executive powers over the immigration, and they can permit or they can ban anyone from any country to come to the US in the national security interest, in the interest of the security of the US. And I would personally, we have to respect and obey the laws of the land, and we have to respect the judgment. It does not seem to be targeting any Muslims or any other religious people. It seems to be targeting, it doesn't seem to be targeting anybody. The powers are given to the President to protect the security and integrity of this country. it may not be, I mean, people may say that this is against Muslim or any particular race, religion, or people coming from a specific countries. But if it is considered good for the welfare of the people, welfare of the US citizens, or for the protection of the country, the ban should be followed, and it should be, it's for the courts to decide what is the best thing in the what is in the best interest of the US.
Actually, this is very good decision for the 7 countries. I think like 7 countries have no any data about the his citizens over there, and any people have the passport, they have to must provide his background. And when people have not this kind of background, Trump have to must, any country, not only USA, every country have must to stop these people come to USA because of 1 or 2 person, all community. I'm not talking about the only Hinduism, Punjabi, Sikhs or Muslim. If anybody, wrong person come to USA, this is very big loss for that community. That's why I'm supporting Trump for that decision.
Yeah, I do feel the same. I think whatever the decision that the Supreme Court has made, it is in the best interest of the citizens. So I don't think this ban is for a particular religion or the people of certain countries. I mean, it's for certain countries, but not based on the religion, but it's more about the national security. And whatever the decisions that the Supreme Court has taken, I support that one.
What is the opinion of immigration attorneys about this travel ban? Let's find out.
Donald Trump's anti-Muslim bigotry that he has turned to time and again since he was a candidate to come up with this framework for an anti-Muslim travel ban. But I want to make it quite clear that this is far from the end of the fight, because the Supreme Court had a very technical ruling on narrow parts of the decision, but they did not say once and for all that the Muslim ban is in fact constitutional. They dodged the question. Instead, they went and told the lower courts that they need to start over again, answer some of these questions again, but use a different standard. We are convinced that under any standard, any court will find that this ban was motivated by bigotry and that it should be struck down as a violation of our First Amendment.
And Albert, just talking more in detail on this ban, because you are saying that it is unconstitutional according to you, give our viewers a little detail on what has really happened, the countries that are affected, and why is a certain part of the country, vocalizing on the fact that this is something that is on a level of discrimination and racism.
So we've seen so many iterations of this ban since Donald Trump took office. Back in January, we saw the first executive order. This was back in 2017.
Exactly.
And in that ban, we saw 6 Muslim majority countries targeted. We then saw a second version of the Muslim travel ban a few months later because the first ban was so clearly unlawful that they knew they would lose it in the courts.
Right.
And this second Muslim travel ban, which was put into effect in March of 2017, had a slightly narrower list of countries. They removed Iraq, one of the original countries on the executive order. Then we had litigation. We went through the district courts, the appellate courts, and every time a lower court looked at this ban and looked at their predecessors, they said this is unconstitutional because the president has said in his tweets, in his interviews, that I am banning these people because of their religion. We saw a lot of litigation throughout 2017 that led us to the third Muslim travel ban, a proclamation that was signed late last year in September. And that is the version of the ban that has been in effect for all of this year. And that is the version that the Supreme Court refused to strike down yesterday. But again, we have to be clear that this is a ban that the court refused to strike down, but not one that they affirmatively said is lawful.
Atma Performing Arts presented Rasa 2018, annual dance showcase at Union County Performing Arts Center, New Jersey. This upbeat, colorful, creatively designed cultural show is appreciated by the audience. Here's a report by Aditi Lamba for ITV Gold.
Everyone, you are watching ITV Gold and I'm your host Aditi Lamba. Today we are in New Jersey for a very amazing dance showcase brought to you by one of the most prominent Indian dance schools of the area, Atma Performing Arts.
बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले किसी और को पटा ले बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले नजरें तू हटा ले मुझको फंसा ले किसी और को पटा ले बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले नजरें तू हटा ले
बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा बन मेरी महबूबा मैं तेनू ताज पवा दूंगा बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा बन मेरी महबूबा मैं तेनू ताज पवा दूंगा सुन मेरी रानी रानी बन मेरी रानी रानी शाहजहान मैं तेरा तेनू मुमताज बना दूंगा बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा
Well, right now we are joined by a very dedicated member, student, volunteer, helper, and student performer at Atma. We have with us Ritika. Ritika, you're one of the most senior dance girls over here, someone who's worked with the company for a while, who's danced with it, and now you also help us with the younger kids. How does it feel to be associated with Atma? What has this school meant for you?
This school is truly such a great experience because as someone who wants to be a performer, and that's just what I want to be in my future, and it's so important to get this experience. And it's the fact that I've been to so many different schools, but this one is the one school where I truly feel loved and like a family because we're all a team. We're not just individual people dancing. It's a team effort, and it's the best feeling in the world. And now that I get to work with younger kids, I feel just so happy because I love little kids too, and it's the best feeling. I truly do love Atma.
And Ritika, being so young and being, as we call the South Asian, American youth, what motivates youth such as you to participate in performance arts?
Well, again, as I mentioned, this has been my future. I've just been dancing because my parents put me into it. But I feel like I've always just been into it. I've always loved dancing. I love having fun, and that's just what dance is for me. It's somewhere where I can come and relieve all my stress. I never have stress when I'm here. I'm always just having fun with my friends, and it's such an amazing feeling. And I just love being someone in my generation who keeps this tradition going on.
ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਲਵ ਕਰਦਾ ਬੇਮਤਲਬ ਕਰਦਾ ਬਾਹੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਸੋਣੀਏ ਬਸ ਅੱਜ ਰਾਤ ਕੇ लिए ਸਾਡੀ ਤਾਂ ਦੇਸੀ ਹੈ ਅਦਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣੀ ਫਿਦਾ ਬਾਹੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਸੋਣੀਏ ਬਸ ਅੱਜ ਰਾਤ ਕੇ लिए
kids were ready for a new level, and they've definitely been pushed and encouraged and motivated, and they've come a long way this year as dancers.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. I think it's great for the kids because they get exposure to all the different Indian parts and the dances and the music, and I think it's fantastic that they do it. I love Atma. I feel like everything about them is amazing, from the teachers to the way they teach to the way they interact with students. Their love for the students is amazing.
You know, our 10th year is going to be probably our most exciting year to date. We have a lot planned. Some of it I can't talk about, but some of it I can in terms of just the celebration of the past 10 years of being able to have a platform to produce content and good art. And have the support of so many people. There's people who have been at this show for the past 9 years this year. They've come every single year. Their kids are involved, their families are involved. And for me, Atma has meant more than just a dance school. It really is a family, and all of us do operate like we fight, we cry, we are just as proud, as a normal family would be. And so for me, this is like 10 years of being a family, and we can't wait for 10 more.
I feel a good representation of what Atma is dedication. Everybody's so dedicated, whether it's the kids or even the instructors and all of our parent volunteers. Just dedication. Everybody has the same passion, and we all have the same end goal.
Well, in the summer, actually, this summer, July and August, we have some really, really great workshops coming up. If you go on our website, you can take a look at it. The instructors teaching them are amazing. It goes everywhere from Kathak, Bharatanatyam, to hip-hop, heels, everything. Our instructors are highly qualified, highly talented, and that's what you can look forward to in the summer. Next year is our 10th year. It's going to be really big. It's going to be even better, so lots of surprises to come.
And Sapna, any messages out to your Atma students?
Just that, we love you. We know you guys work so hard, and we just appreciate everything.
You are watching Vision of Asia. The program continues right after these messages. Stay with us. The second International Vallabh Youth Convention is being organized this year on July 6 to 8 by the Vallabh Youth Organization. His Holiness Goswami Shri Vraj Rajkumarji Mahodeshri inspired and led the formation of this organization, which was formally launched on January 11, 2009 at Vadodara. Here we have more details about this upcoming convention.
This is Deepak Shah. I'm inviting all of Gujaratis as well as Vaishnavas and all Indians to a big event, gala event in Rayton Center, New Jersey. June 29 through July 5th, we have Pujya Baishi's Katha, Ramesh Bhai Ojha, Bhagavad Katha, and then 6, 7, and 8, 3 days, we have Vaishnav Vallabh Convention. The whole event has been headed and by Param Pujya Goswami Eksuant Shri Yuva Acharya Vrajraj Kumar Mahodeshri, and part of the whole event is Pujya Baishi's Katha also. The event has been organized to cultivate a cultural and spiritual heritage of India to our Yuva group. The reason is that when we came in this country for many years, we want what we achieve in this country, or at the same time we want to keep our heritage alive. That's why all the efforts have been doing. પૂજ્ય જેજેશ્રીના ખાસ મેસેજ કે દેશ પાવ્યા પછી જે આપણે જીવન જીવી રહ્યા છે એમાં બાળકોને જે ઈસ્ટ અને વેસ્ટની લાઈફ કમ્પ્લેક્સ કરે છે, તો પૂજ્ય જેજેશ્રીનો મેસેજ છે કે ભાઈ વૈષ્ણવિઝમ અને આપણો ભારતીય સંસ્કાર સંસ્કૃતિ જીવંત રહે એના પ્રયત્નો ચાલુ છે. અમારો પુષ્ટિ સંપ્રદાય 500 વર્ષ જૂનો છે. એ નવી દિશા પ્રમાણે આપણે આ યુવાનોને કેવી રીતે આપો એ આ સંદેશ આમાં કરવા માટેનો પ્રયત્ન ચાલે છે. આપ સૌને આમંત્રણ છે કથામાં અને કન્વેન્શનમાં આવો. એની વધારે પડતી માહિતી અમારા મિત્રો આપે છે.
હેલો, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. મારું નામ રમેશ રાખોલિયા છે. વલ્લભ યુથ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશનમાં ચેરમેન તરીકેની સેવા આપું છું. પ્રભુ કૃપાથી અને અમારા પૂજ્ય ગુરુદેવ શ્રી વ્રજરાજ કુમારજીના અસીમ કૃપા અને આશીર્વાદથી વી હેવ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝડ એ શ્રીમદ ભાગવત કથા જ્ઞાન યજ્ઞ બાય પરમ પૂજ્ય ભાઈ શ્રી રમેશભાઈ ઓઝા in Edison, New Jersey from June 29th through July 5th. મારું આપ સર્વને હાર્દિક ભાવભીનું આમંત્રણ છે આ 10 દિવસીય મહાઉત્સવ કે જેમાં 7 દિવસની શ્રીમદ ભાગવત સપ્તાહ ફોલોડ બાય 3 દિવસનું આપણું વૈષ્ણવ કન્વેન્શનનું આયોજન કરેલું છે.
2015ના ખૂબ સક્સેસફુલ ફર્સ્ટ ઇન્ટરનેશનલ કન્વેન્શન રિચમન્ડમાં વર્જિનિયામાં થયા બાદ આપના ઘર આંગણે આ વખતે આપને લાભો મળી રહ્યો છે. ટ્રાઇ સ્ટેટ એરિયામાં ખાસ કરીને ન્યૂ જર્સી એડિસનમાં સેકન્ડ ઇન્ટરનેશનલ વૈષ્ણવ કન્વેન્શનનું આયોજન કરવામાં આવ્યું છે. તો આપ સૌને ભાવભર્યું નિમંત્રણ આપવા માટે અમે લોકો અહીંયા ભેગા થયા છીએ. આપણો કથાનો સમય આવશે દરરોજે જૂન 29થી જુલાઈ 5 સાંજના 4 થી 8:30 ફોલોડ બાય મહાપ્રસાદ, ગિરિરાજજીની ખૂબ મોટી આરતી, દરરોજના નવા મનોરથના દર્શન. ત્યારબાદ જુલાઈ 6, 7 ને 8 સેકન્ડ ઇન્ટરનેશનલ કન્વેન્શન થવા જઈ રહ્યું છે, જેની અંદર સવારે 7 વાગે રજિસ્ટ્રેશન ખુલશે. ત્યારબાદ શોભાયાત્રા અને ફૂલ દિવસનો કાર્યક્રમ વિવિધ કલ્ચરલ પ્રોગ્રામ્સ સાથે અમે લોકો રજૂ કરી રહ્યા છીએ. તો આપ સૌને આવવા માટે વિનંતી. Thank you, ITV. I would like to give this opportunity to Sudhir Bhai and thanks to his staff who has been present here to give us the support from the media and create this clips for us and presentation. Thank you.
On June 25, 1975, the Prime Minister of India, Srimati Indira Gandhi, declared a state of emergency. That period lasted nearly 21 months when the freedom of speech was restricted and many people were put behind bars due to their difference of opinion with the government of the hour. Mrs. Gandhi was the leader of the Congress Party. Bharatiya Janata Party's President and Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, remembered the days of emergency on June 25th. He also stated that democracy is not safe with Congress.
किशोर कुमार फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के अच्छे पार्श्व गायक, उस समय कांग्रेस ने कहा कि हमारे यहाँ गाने बजाने के लिए आ जाओ. उनको लगा ये भी गाने बजाने में जुड़ गएंगे. उन्होंने कहा ये काम हम नहीं करेंगे. बस उनका इतना ही गुना था कि देश के रेडियो पर से, उस समय टीवी नया नया शुरू हुआ था, सब जगह पे किशोर कुमार, छुट्टी, एंट्री नहीं मिली. कितना आक्रोश कल्पना कर सकते हैं आप. अरे इतना ही नहीं, उसके बाद लंबे अरसे के बाद एक आंधी फिल्म बनी. ये इतने भयभीत हो गए कि शायद आंधी फिल्म भी उनका जीना मुश्किल कर देगी. उस पर भी प्रतिबंध लगा दिया. और ये मैं सब आपातकाल के समय की बात नहीं करता, आपातकाल के बाद की बात करता हूं. 10, 15, 20 साल के बाद की बात. ये चीजें मैं इसलिए गिना रहा हूं कि ये सारी चीजें उस मानसिकता का प्रतिबिंब करती है.
The International Day of Yoga on June 21st inspired many events at several places. The major event took place at the United Nations, but several other events also helped in spreading awareness about yoga.
We're celebrating the World Yoga Festival, the 25th anniversary of the World Yoga Festival right here in Midtown Manhattan. And actually Manhattan Borough President Gail Brewer has proclaimed June 24th as the World Festival Yoga Day in New York City. So this is a very coveted achievement for the World Yoga Festival organizers.
I wanted to welcome you all for spending your Sunday with us in prayer for the International Day of Yoga.
Well, I have been doing yoga for several years with the yoga community before in the United Nations since I started, and it's benefited my body with plasticity and also endurance.
You're all part of the yoga community. Danny, I believe you did a rap. Can you do it again for our viewers?
Sure. For all you kids Instagramming and talking about the grammar that's open around and can't you and put you back in the slammers. Why don't we just be honest to each other, no others? Why don't we start treating each other just like brothers instead of cheating? The opposites in the game is so obsolete. Saying it's hard to peep, but a bullet is hard to sleep. Come on, everybody.
We're here celebrating the 25th anniversary of the International Yoga Festival, World Yoga Festival over here. And I think that's a big tribute to Guruji, since this year, Gail Brewer, Manhattan Borough President, has proclaimed June 24th as the World Yoga Festival Day. So that's, I think, a very big honor for Guruji and those who have been associated with the World Yoga Festival.
The great congratulations that we do owe to Reverend Guru Dilip Kumar for all the work that he's been doing these past 25 years. It is a labor of love and obviously his life's mission and his passion.
Right from the very beginning of our thinking, our search, we have been searching for three things: an ideal human being, a modern society, and good governance.
Happiness, power meaning like Shakti, inner strength or divine power, purity, wisdom, and bliss.
The need for military strength, whether it be planes or bombs or anything like that, that is being pushing also this need for that is propelling the conflicts. So religious leaders, ashrams, and they have a very important role to play.
Tell us, as a medical doctor, what do you think, our perspective on yoga?
I find this to be a very fascinating system, and I find this to be like you said rightly, it's an alignment of mind, body, and soul, and it's a really, truly important thing in a person's life to become what you are later on. But this is the initial education that should be put into a person's life. So I think it should start at an early age as a child, definitely. And then the sky is the limit for everything.
Now we have yoga in all the Orthodox churches and schools and colleges in Kerala. And we brought some yoga festivals in Middle East, Israel, and South America, Europe. It is spreading out. Now people became like healthy conscious.
It's a global movement.
It is a global movement.
The truth is that I haven't been practicing. I am a Catholic. I'm a Catholic, but I always believe in interfaith. Yeah. It's such an honorable and event that I learned a lot.
Integrating yoga as a daily regimen in our lives, we can rediscover peace and love and radiate that love and peace all around the world. Reporting from the World Yoga Festival in Manhattan, I'm Renee Mehra, ITV Gold News.
Take a look at our weekly community calendar. Mata Amritananda Mai Devi, or Amma as she's fondly called, will be in New York from July 4th through the 6th. The world-renowned hugging saint will be giving darshan at the New York Marriott Marquis. Please go to www.amma.org for more details. This weekend is special since we're ushering in Independence Day this week. On July 4th, we remember the founding fathers of our Constitution and the spirit of America with gratitude and pride. That is all the time we have for today's Vision of Asia. Thanks for making us a part of your weekend. Please feel free to email us your event suggestions and video clips from events to events@itvgold.com. Do join me at the same time for Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. Remember, new editions of ITV Gold's Vision of Asia are now shown every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Until we meet again, have a great week ahead. I'm Kala Shankar. Namaste.